All right, let's talk about a new AI tool that honestly feels like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. It's one of those things that promises to do something that, well, until pretty recently, was just incredibly difficult, if not totally impossible for the average person.
Now, seriously, just think about that for a second. What if you could take literally any image, one with an annoying logo or a timestamp or one of those faint watermarks plastered all over it and just, poof, make it disappear?
And what if you didn't need to be a Photoshop genius? No technical skills, no complicated software to download. All you needed was a website and a single click. Sounds way too good to be true, right?
Well, guess what? It's very real. The tool at the center of all this is called watermarkremover.io. And yeah, its name pretty much tells you everything you need to know about its one powerful purpose.
And the process is just as simple as it sounds. You go to the website, you drag and drop your image, the AI does its thing in just a few seconds, and then you download the clean, watermark-free version. That's it. No manual, no tutorial, nothing.
So how in the world does this magic trick actually work? Well, it's not magic, of course. It's a very specific and really powerful type of artificial intelligence.
The secret sauce here is a technology called AI in-painting. So in simple terms, after the AI finds and just deletes the watermark, it's left with a blank space, right? Well, it then predicts what the pixels should have been behind that space, and it reconstructs the background like the watermark was never even there.
Here's a cool way to think about it. When you look at a watermarked picture, your brain is actually amazing at ignoring the text or the logos so you can see the real image underneath. This AI does basically the same thing, but it does it mathematically. It doesn't just see through the watermark, it surgically removes it and rebuilds the image from scratch.
And let me tell you, it is shockingly effective. It finds the watermarks all by itself. You don't have to highlight anything. It can handle really complex, multicolored logos, not just some simple white text. And for bigger operations, its platform can process thousands of these images all at once. It's a seriously powerful piece of tech.
So who's the wizard behind this curtain? Who built this powerful and, let's be honest, potentially controversial tool? You might be thinking it's some small, anonymous startup, but you'd be wrong. Not even close.
Watermarkremover.io is actually part of a whole suite of tools from an Indian company called Find. And Find is backed by Reliance Industries, which is one of the biggest conglomerates in the world. So yeah, this isn't some small side project, it's a product from a major player in the tech space.
And that brings us to the other side of this coin. Because with any technology that's this powerful and this easy to use, there's always a catch. This magic definitely has a dangerous side.
I mean, think about it. The tool does exactly what it says on the tin. It's fast, it's powerful, and it's crazy easy. So, what's the problem? Why is this thing a legal and ethical minefield?
Well, there are three really big risks to think about. The first one is the elephant in the room, and it's a huge one, the potential for massive copyright infringement. Then, you've also got data privacy concerns. What happens to the images you upload? And finally, the AI itself isn't perfect. Sometimes it can create some pretty weird visual glitches or hallucinations.
Let's be crystal clear about this, because this is the most crucial part. Watermarks are there for a reason. They are a form of copyright protection. And in the United States, under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act and similar laws in many other countries, intentionally removing them from a picture you don't own is illegal. It's not a gray area. It's a specific violation of the law.
Now, this doesn't mean that technology itself is evil. Of course not. Like any powerful tool, it all depends on how you use it. So let's be really clear about the difference between a safe way to use this and a very risky one.
So here it is, the bright, clear line. Is it your own photo? Maybe you're removing an old logo you made years ago or a camera timestamp from a family picture. That's totally fine, perfectly legal. But are you taking a watermarked image from a stock photo site like Shutterstock or Getty Images and cleaning it up so you can use it for free? That is risky, it's unethical, and yup, it's illegal. Using that cleaned up image for your website, for ads, or even just for a school project could land you in some serious legal hot water.
So in the end, we're left with this classic dilemma. The technology hands us this incredible new power, something that feels just like magic, but the tool itself doesn't have any ethics. That part, that's all on us. It gives you the power, but you have to decide how to wield it. So what's the right choice?